Hey, elementary team. I wanted to do a separate video for you guys because I oftentimes don't get that one-on-one time with everyone that I would love to do. And I just want to tell you, I just want to tell you a couple things. So, Diane, Connie, Andy, Taylor, Amanda, Nick, thank you. Gosh, thank you for serving. I think that every single role has its difficulties and has different aspects about it, but I think that serving in the elementary room might be one of the hardest rooms because you get some of the biggest questions from these kids, and I feel like there's so much pressure to have the answers and to be prepared and to be ready and to be relational and to be here and all of this. And I know that when you serve, it's a really small team you serve with. And I imagine that sometimes you might think, am I crazy for doing this? So, first of all, no, you're not crazy, or maybe you are, but thank you for being crazy. But I just want you to know how much it matters that you're here on the weekends with these kids. And I need to do a better job at sharing stories with you because I get those stories from those parents. I get the stories of a parent saying that we haven't been to church in a year, and all of a sudden our youngest, who's a second grader, said that she wanted to start going. And then it was their oldest, who's a fourth grader, who keeps them going. And every morning they are the two that wake up and say, Mom and Dad, it's time to go to church. Let's go. That's huge. And you know what? That happened because you are here and you serve. So thank you. I know that our schedule isn't fantastic. I know that some weekends we're in jeopardy of not opening. Trust me, I know. I feel all of that. And I don't want you to think that I am just glossing over that. It's my job on the weekend to lead with a non-anxious presence. And you know what? I'm not anxious about it because I do trust that God is caring for us, but I don't want you to think that I don't care. We are working really hard to recruit and train, and it's going to work, and it will, and this team will explode. It's happened before. It's happening now in other areas, and we just get to be intentional about our ask for recruitment into elementary. And that's not something that is your responsibility. I'd love the help. If you know someone, invite them. Please invite them. But it's something that's being done across the board. It's something that's being done from the top. The leadership at the crossing is trying to think through how we can recruit for Kids Crossing. So I just want you to know that. And my promise to you is that the month of February, I'm going to make sure that I'm in at least one service that you're serving with, just to serve alongside of you, just to see what you're seeing, to be a part of it. I'm also going to, we're going to try something different with worship, and we're only going to do 2 songs each week. And the format I have is going to be interesting. So the transition song I'm taking out, and that will be 1 song, and then we'll worship and sing 2 songs. The next week, you'll notice that the same transition song we heard last week is one of our worship songs. So that way, the kids are actually hearing 3 songs each week, and they're the same. So we only have 4 worship songs for the month of February that we're going to cycle through. When we'll be transition, we'll worship for 2, and then it'll just keep cycling through. I think that will be a little easier for the kids to remember the songs and to sing along. And I also added a 30-second chorus to go over the words before we even sing the worship song. So I'm going to lead that for the next few weeks. If any of you feel really strongly and you want to lead that, let me know. I would love to have you do that with me or do that instead of me or whatever it is. I'm not trying to take away anyone's role, and I certainly don't want you to hear that if you've ever led worship, because I'm pretty sure all of you have led worship, that you're not doing a good job, because you're doing a great job. We're just noticing you guys have come to me and said, hey, I don't know that this is really clicking with the kids, so we're trying something different. It's not because anyone did anything wrong or they didn't do anything, okay? So it's getting to be a long video. I don't want that. I just wanted to take a minute and just thank you, to tell you you're not crazy. I'm going to be here more, and I just want you to know that you can come to me with anything. If you have ideas, if you honestly just had a really crummy day and you need to talk to me about it, or if you had an amazing day and you want to share that with me, I need those because I walk through all this with you. So I love to hear success stories. And one of the ways that I'm going to work really hard at being present even when I can't physically be present is to create a form that you can fill out after service. You don't have to, but you can. It'll be automatically sent to your email address on Monday if you served. If you're on Planning Center and say you served. So if you didn't show up because you were sick but you didn't decline, you're getting it anyway, so make sure you decline if you're sick. But it's just a way that I can collect some stories, I can collect some feedback, and it's easier when it's fresh in your mind on a Monday morning. So just be looking for that, and please let me know how I can serve you, how I can love you well. And thank you. You guys are amazing, and I love this team. So I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.